So, in the spirit of memory safety and best practices whenever it comes to memory handling, we are going to create a password strength checker. So, security guidance is remarkably consistent whenever it comes to a strong password. It should be over 8 characters long, and many experts will now push that between 12 and 16 characters, mixes of upper and lower case, digits and symbols, and avoids dictionary words or obvious patterns. So those four mix requirements are easy to verify within the cctype character classification helpers, such as isupper, islower, isdigit, and is punctuation. And we want to take these criteria and create a memory safe password strength checker within C++. Here we have a couple design points. So we're going to use string for the user's password, functions to return value objects and not the raw pointers, feedback vector, a no global state, and if dynamic allocations were needed, we would use the unique pointer. Rule of five considered but not implemented, and we're encouraging students to run val grind or address sanitizer. Essentially, we want to self manage the dynamic buffer. There's no raw pointers. We want to rely on move semantics. Ownership transfers are explicit and leak free. Automatic cleanup by the container, so there's no manual delete loops. All data lives on the stack or inside clearly owned objects. Read via RAII correction. We need to illustrate single owner smart pointer semantics, and knowing when not to write special member functions is part of safe practices and tool assisted leak detection to reinforce habits. Now, we're not going to be using that last point, it's just a recommendation for students. And just to reinforce on our best practices for memory safety, use smart pointers, use resource acquisition is initialization, avoid manual and new and deletes, and initialize our pointers, and use tools when applicable or available.
For
We got a test,
our
right?
dynamic
So,
memory allocation
as you saw in the
example,
video, we did
we've
test
got the new operator
all of
which
the
allocates
criteria. We
memory
did
on the
manual testing
delete
just
operator,
for
which
educational
frees the
purposes.
allocated
You
memory.
could automate those
And with the
tests and
dangling
testings.
pointer, which can occur
We
when
got
a
a test,
pointer
right?
points to
So,
deallocated memory,
as you saw in the
we're
video,
setting
we
it
did
to null
test
pointer, which prevents
all of the
that
criteria.
activity.
We did manual testing.
But how did
We've
we
got our
meet
smart
criteria?
pointers.
Well,
We didn't
using
use any raw
resource
pointers. We
acquisition
used
is
RAII.
initialized,
Smart
where
pointers
the unique
were
pointer
not
manages
needed
a
here,
single
but the
ownership
design
of a
explains
resource, automatically
when you would
deallocating
use
memory when it
unique
goes out of
pointer for
scope.
exclusive
For a
ownership.
shared pointer, it
We use
allows
standard
multiple pointers
algorithms
to share ownership.
to avoid
Memory is
index
deallocated when
arithmetic
the last
bugs,
shared
and there's a
pointer
clear
is
ownership
destroyed.
model.